Moving on, here's a relief to all commuters troubled with the never-easing traffic problems in the city. The eco-friendly, user-friendly cycles are gaining popularity again, and the BMTC is all set to erect cycle stands in its bus stops. Here's a report.
It was a prized possession for our grandfathers. It is user and eco-friendly, needs very little maintenance, and it requires zero fuel. And moreover, it fits a common man's budget. Yes, the cycle, the common man's vehicle, is back in the limelight. After decades of being ignored due to the ever-growing motor vehicle market, the cycle is back in fashion once again. However, in a place like Bengaluru, cycles can't be used for long distances. The issue that arises is, where do you park your cycle? There are no parking places in Bengaluru for cycles. It has come to light that Bengalurians have for long been demanding cycle parks near bus stops. Also, the apprehension of parked cycles being stolen is another issue. Now the authorities of BMTC have conceded to the demand and have decided to erect cycle stands in the city's main bus stops.
ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಸೈಕಲಿಂದ 10-20 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು 3 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು, 4 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಈಗ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯಶವಂತಪುರ TTMCನಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ITPL TTMCನಲ್ಲಿ BMTC ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ಈ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮದೇ ಜಾಗ, ನಾವು ಏನು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸೈಕಲಿಂದ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಮನೆಯಿಂದ 1 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ 2 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರು TTMCಗೆ ಬಂದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಕ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರು ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ವಾಪಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸೈಕಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದೀಗ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ನಾವು ಏನು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ.
The cycle users have also requested to allow cycles to be carried in buses as it is usually done in other countries. But in the wake of maintaining hygiene in buses, such demand is not going to be entertained by the authorities, at least not as of now. The cycle stands are going to be built in all BMTC and TTMC stops. The first few are to be constructed in Yashwantpur and ITPL bus stops.
ತುಂಬಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಥೀವಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಜನರಲಿ ಅವರು ಇದು ನಾವು ಓಪನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಂದು ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಹತ್ರ ನಮಗೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್. NCCನಲ್ಲೂ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ದೂರ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಕೆಲಸ ಇರ್ತಾನ, ಹಾಗಾಗ್ತಾನೆ 24/7 ಸೈಕಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಹತ್ರನೇ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಈಸಿ ಆಗೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ.
Well, since cycle stands are to be built inside the stops, they would remain safe there. The officials have also promised to post security guards at these stands. After seeing the response to the first 2 cycle stands, BMTC will expand the provision to other stops too. Pavitra for News9.
Moving on, farmers of Chikkaballapura and Kolar are distressed over the scanty rains, but a farmer duo is on cloud 9 over their produce now.
2 farmers in Annuru village of Shiddalagatta Taluk in Chikkaballapura district have literally had a bumper crop this year. The region has not received adequate rains this season, which has left the farmers a worried lot. For 2 tomato farmers, Sharad and Tarnath, scanty rains are not an issue. Tomatoes have grown in abundance. The duo had only grown cabbage, cauliflower, okra, brinjal, radish and other veggies so far. They decided to try tomatoes this time and their gamble paid off.
15 kg ಬಾಕ್ಸನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇದೇ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಮೊಟ್ಟ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಬೆಲೆ ಏರಿರೋದು ಟೊಮೆಟೊ ಬೆಳೆ ನಾವು ಇದೇ ಕಣ್ಣಾರೆ ನೋಡಿರೋದು ಹಿಂದೆ ಕೇಳಿರೋದು ಹಿಂದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಟೊಮೆಟೊಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಶೈನಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಬೇರೆ CMR ಮಂಡಿ ಓನರು ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ರೈತರಂತೆ. ಅವರೇ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಹುಡುಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನೀವು ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಶೈನಿಂಗು ಈ ಥರ ಮೊಟ್ಟ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅನುಭವ ಇಲ್ದಿದ್ರೂ ಆದ್ರೂ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಅನುಭವದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಈ ಥರ ತೋಟ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ನನಗೆ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವರು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ತೋಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Sharad and Taranath say that they never thought a crate of tomatoes weighing approximately 15 kilograms would fetch them rupees 1000 to 1050. Other tomato growers are in awe of their produce.
ಎಕರೆಗೆ ಟೊಮೆಟೊ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಾವು 8000 ನಾರು ನೆಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲೇ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಒಂದು ಕೋಸು ಹಾಕಿದ್ವಿ. ತುಂಬ ಬೆಳೆಗಳನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿನೂ ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲೂ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಈ ರೇಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಟೊಮೆಟೊದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಬೆಲೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲೇ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ರೇಟು. 15 kg ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಆವರೇಜ್ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು 1000ದಿಂದ 1050 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ತನಕ ರೇಟ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
How did Sharath and Taranath succeed? They met agriculture experts and sought their advice. They just followed their guidelines and the result was there for them to see. Bhimappa Patil, News 9, Kolar.
Moving on, the government is planning to introduce a new law for fishermen and the latter are unhappy about it. Take a look as to what we are talking about.
Fishermen in the state are faced with a new problem. The state government is planning to make it mandatory for them to obtain a license. Only if they possess the license will they be allowed to fish. An attempt was made to introduce this law when Devraj Ars was the chief minister. The fishermen revolted and the law never came into being. As if issues like the dearth of fishes, rise in diesel prices and wrecked boats are not enough to deal with, fishermen feel the government's order is an additional burden.
ಈ ಮಹಾಸಾಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಲೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಯಾರಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ಯಾರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಹದ್ದೆ ಯಾವ ಏರಿಯಾ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಉಂಟು, ಯಾವ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀನು ಹಿಡಿದು ನಾವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಲೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾ? ಈಗ ಕೇರಳದವ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ತಮಿಳ್ನಾಡು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಆಂಧ್ರದವ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಲೈಸೆನ್ಸಾ? ಆವಾಗ ಮೀನುಗಾರರನ್ನ ಹಿಡಿಯುವ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಪೊಲೀಸರನ್ನ ನೇಮಿಸ್ತಾರಾ? ಇದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ತೀಕ್ಷ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಮೀನುಗಾರರನ್ನ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇದು ಯಾವ ಸಾಧಕ ಬಾಧಕ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡದೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸಲ ಮೀನುಗಾರರ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಲ್ಲ.
Considering the challenges the fishermen face, will the government do a rethink on the license? Sandeep Sagar, News 9, Karwar.
Moving on, the much-awaited alliance of Bihar's ruling JDU and Lalu Prasad Yadav's RJD and the Congress to contest the by-election in 10 Assembly constituency was finalized. JDU leaders said a formal announcement of the alliance will be made on the 30th of July. RJD leader Prabhunath Singh and Abdul Bari Siddiqui also expressed same views. So a mega alliance is on cards in Bihar. JDU's Nitish Kumar, RJD's Lalu Prasad Yadav and the Congress. All the three parties are likely to join hands for the upcoming by-elections and put up candidates against the BJP in 10 assembly constituencies that are going for by-election. A major shift in Bihar politics after the results in the general election. Now both the regional party and the national party in the form of Congress coming together to fight a BJP which looks to be on an upward spree in Bihar and many parts of the country. Moving on, AAP is preparing to make a comeback in Delhi and are treating the assembly elections like a war. Will their efforts bear fruit this time round? Take a look at this report.
After a dreadful defeat in the Lok Sabha elections, the Aam Aadmi Party is planning to make a comeback in the upcoming Delhi Assembly elections. In order to get back into the spotlight, the party will conduct massive rallies across the capital. APP will hold a rally on 31st July at the Ram Leela ground to address the issue of auto drivers. Auto drivers have always been the strength of AAP. Autos were one of AAP's main advertising mediums for both the Lok Sabha and Delhi Assembly elections. The party is making sure that they get the same support this time too. The party will hold another rally at Jantar Mantar on August 3rd. They will dwell on corruption, power cuts and price rise. The party hopes that the rallies will pressurize the Lieutenant Governor to hold the Assembly elections soon.
People of Delhi are facing several problems. For example, electricity prices. When we were in government, when there was AAP government in Delhi, within 49 days we have showed how electricity prices can be actually cut down to half and how water can be given for free to the people. And now this government, which is being ruled by BJP, is actually increasing electricity prices. People are suffering with corruption and all kind of problems, and BJP is not even allowing people to have a popularly elected government.
The BJP thinks that this time AAP's magic will not work.
There was a big glamour with the Kejriwal that time, but he lost his all glamours due to his acts. And I hope that Delhi people, they are knowing well right now to what is reality of the Arvind Kejriwal. And nobody can forget it that what is relation in between PFI and Aam Aadmi Party. So I don't think that once again he will recover his previous image.
Will AAP's tactics capture the hearts of the common man this time around? Sanjay Dikshit for News 9, New Delhi.
Moving to some international news now, a shaky 12-hour truce is being held by Israelis and Hamas militants. Civilians are searching through the rubbles to get the body of their loved ones. A baby was delivered from its mother, dead mother, in fact, in Gaza. Here's more on that.
A brief 12-hour truce between Israel and Palestine unraveled the horror of Israeli strikes on Gaza. Palestinians poured onto the streets to retrieve what is left of their belongings and the bodies of their loved ones. The truce comes on the 19th day of their conflict after Israel launched a massive counterattack over the murder of 3 Israeli teens. Medics pulled out at least 85 bodies from the northern town of Beth Hanan. Just before the truce started, around 18 members of a single family, which includes 5 children, died in a strike near the southern town of Khan Yunis. Israel's military pledged to hold fire for 12 hours but said it would carry on searching for tunnels used by militants. US Secretary of State John Kerry has been spearheading international efforts to end the fighting, in which 985 Palestinians have been killed so far.
I understand that Israel can't have a ceasefire in which they're not able to, that somehow the tunnels are never going to be dealt with. The tunnels have to be dealt with. We understand that. We're working at that. By the same token, the Palestinians can't have a ceasefire in which they think the status quo is going to stay, and they're not going to have the ability to be able to begin to live and breathe more freely and move within the crossings and begin to have goods and services that come in from outside. These are important considerations.
The Israeli airstrike killed a 23-year-old pregnant woman. The surgeons were, however, able to save the life of the 23-year-old woman's unborn child. Most of the neighborhoods in Gaza Strip have been reduced to rubble. The Israeli armed forces have pegged their personal deaths at 37. Israel's government is undeterred till they destroy the tunnels that have been used by Gaza militants to terrorize their country. A News 9 report.